Yes. You are in, Ross Martin. I
Thank
just
you.
checked the list. Your name is in there.
Excellent.
Austin added you.
I don't know. I tried. So I'm just hanging on. I'll try get in. Um, I,
It's automatic when someone posts something. You just post it, and then everyone receive it.
yeah, I see.
Well,
I,
that's the thing, guys. I mean, like, I give you access to 0 point energy now. I mean, Tesla didn't give it to you. Um, a lot
no,
of people working on it, they didn't give it to you. I did.
no. And Kesh
Yes.
didn't get Kesh.
No.
It got too hard with Kesh. His coils and things had to be done just right, or they just sparked and carried on. You have to rebuild the thing. But I've never done something so easy. I did it in a day, the Q6.
Yeah.
Very easy, and it gives you tremendous power. That's and you can help everybody too, as you say. That's the intention. Whereas the old Mograv pile, it can only help yourself, help the house. It disappears, as you say, can nanocode a whole city, which is extraordinary, very extraordinary.
Well, because I'm not here to play game with you. I'm here to give you success. In order to do that, everything I have to give you has to be a working product. That's the
Excellent.
criteria. That is simple. That can be duplicate, replicate, and can a 3-year-old can build it with his blindfolded.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm here, my friend. You guys have got all the right things. Been waiting a long time for
You
this.
know why I talk a lot of sci-fi to people?
Mhm.
Because there's people that come in our group that are watching that belong to the cash people. And the plasma intelligence tell me. Immediately I switch gear and start talking sci-fi world on purposely. So they
Yes,
can go back and report it to cash. Oh, they just bunch of this or that.
I
On
understand.
purpose. So I do it on purposely.
I
Those who
get it.
know me, and I only give working product. But for them, I give them bullshit talk.
Hey, it seems to work. Seem to live on it, mate. They live on bullshit.
Mhm.
Right. But it's impressive. Actually, where you're coming from, I notice, is from the right direction. Um,
Well,
uh, coming from all that is.
yeah,
That is the right direction, and that's where we're headed. And that's why I'm
I am
so
a student
attracted
of
to you.
Bashar. I don't. I am a student of Bashar. You know Bashar, Daryl Inc.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I'm his student. I
Oh,
follow Bashar 5 principle. You know,
yeah.
rule number 1, you exist. Rule number 2, you're here now. Rule number 3, you wonder what all that is. Rule number 4, what you send out, come back to you. Rule number 5, everything changes except rule 1 to 4. And that's
Exactly.
right. Mm-hmm.
That, that, that's that's a universal philosophy, And when you start
Anybody want to learn the cube, you want to teach or share, just come in here. There's people already in here.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's spectacular. I'm not the 24/7 services is really something.
Yes.
Because I didn't realise. I thought I was just fluking the pickup when you were running a session, but if you're running it all the time, that's amazing. I'm not sure how you guys do it, actually. You mustn't sleep. Peppy doesn't sleep. And you appear to be in a fairly dark room. So this is a real service to humanity, you know. I'm
Yeah,
so impressed. So impressed.
everybody, when we talk, we have proof. When we
Yeah,
do something, we have duplication, you know. We
yeah,
do workshop every day, teaching every day, and duplication every day.
yeah.
You gotta understand how we operate. We here to present you working product, working duplication, and standardization.
Yeah. You're doing such a good job, you know.
Mhm.
I've not struck this sort of thing before. You guys working around the clock for the rest of the, no, us humans on the earth. That's fantastic. And it's early days, but you've only really been going a month or so.
Mhm.
I came in when you first started to transmit, and so impressed. You really get on. This is extraordinary.
Now, I do request one thing that everybody recruit and add more people to the Power Love and Power Love Forum. And, we got to expand the number. What is the point? The point is we want to have people to build more and have more working product based on the Q system.
Yes,
We need to share. We need to be considerate of others. I have given you guys everything: practicality, principle,
certainly.
method, and usage. Now it's your turn to
Yes,
share with others, to be considerate. Does that make sense?
a lot of sense. That
You
is
have to be considerate. So when
com-
someone
another word for considerate. Tuthol is compassionate towards the
exactly,
fellow man, and that's what my philosophy is about.
yes,
You've got to be compassionate, and that's sharing, considerate.
mhm. And it
Yeah,
must be free, meaning that you share the knowledge for free.
yeah.
Meaning if you want to sell the device, build them and sell them. If you don't
Oh,
want to sell them, then just give them away. Then if you don't want to do something with somebody, then go teach them how to build it. You know.
yes, that's what I'm thinking of doing. We have to get around a problem here in this particular country because they have regulations with what you can plug into the wall.
And I have bring down Mr. Cash and his foundation already because he had nothing, and I've
Yeah,
proven that.
yeah.
You know.
Well,
Hey, you don't need to worry about that now. I just showed you. You don't need to worry about that anymore.
What is it? I'm sorry.
It's not plugged into the wall.
no, no. Well, you're right. It's on the battery, right?
Yes.
So we can run it from the battery. Now, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I can teach them how to run it from a battery with
Yeah.
a excellent. Now, that
Hmm.
gets over that problem. That is good. Oh, well, I'd like to start some classes, but I'd have to get a bit more experience.
We don't have to worry about the power company. They can kiss your ass too.
Yeah. yeah. Yeah, I got that.
I set you free already.
You
Go
have.
now. Share it.
Mm.
John, listen to me. The other John. And he see what happened. And John then listened to me. He seen the result instantly. Who am I? I am the plasma intelligence. But I hide. I have to hide. And I have to act kind of weird. Because what if you know that God walk among you and he's Cambodian? I mean in this form at the moment. And
Yeah.
he's crazy. And it sounds crazy because it is. And that's why I act the way I act. Because the way that I test you. And what is the test? Can you see through the divine being when they stand right in front of you? And how do you know that? The divine being will say two things. You are complete. Just be, just enjoy your existence. But there's nothing but existence. And let's have fun together. And let's travel the universe. Let's explore more of yourself as the universe. And now you are the divine being as well, because you are tuned to that frequency once you choose to have fun. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense to me. How about you, John? John
Well, of
Lynn.
course. Oh, okay.
Is John Lynn still online?
Hi, I'm right here. Cause yes, I go to see the purple screen.
Oh, I see.
Especially in the dark, John, man, if you see it in the dark, it come out very good. For some reason, the camera pick up your plasma field in the dark room.
The room is not dark. Just now, the camera is facing my chair actually because I have to put it down. That's what happened just now.
And you will see the plasma. Anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep now, and y'all just use the room, have fun. And
All right, good night.
simple.
Thank you. Thank you, Castle. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Castle. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. We in this together. We're helping you.
Yeah.
To help, each other.
Good night.
Now you know my secret. When I send the cash people come into our forum, I talk to you.
Very good. I like that. I like that.
It's a way to trick them, basically.
Yes.
So back to Mr. Casson report. We are a bunch of bullshit. That's a good thing.
We have one here called Tony Pearson, who's just that. He ridiculed you on the Australian site, which is ridiculous. He's not half the man you are.
And you can see, it doesn't matter what they say, because document proof is everything. Duplication is everything.
Correct.
And
Correct.
that's what we need the conversation. I can say all the bad stuff about me. That's fine, I'm used to it. But however, let the experience be your truth. Because when you build a device, see it working, then there's nothing more to say.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people is coming into our camp, because we have fun every day, because we play with real stuff, not theory.
Yeah, that's right. Still working on theory. See, the scientist's mind, he's locked in the mind. You've got to go over the mind. You've got to go into all that is and, well, what you call plasma intelligence. You've got to go beyond that.
Yes.
But if your mind keeps inhibiting you, you can't get there, mate.
Yeah. Well, that's just to show. If I'm fake, y'all will know it already. My technology won't work. Now you know I'm real. And now you know I wrote books on it. Now you know I did so much research on it.
Yeah.
I just don't give this thing overnight. It took time for me.
Oh, yes. I've got one of your books. I've ordered it. It's coming in soon. I'm interested in what you have to say, my friend. It's dated 2011, way back, but
and you will see
I'm
the
very
cube.
interested in that topic.
Yes. And you will see the cube.
Yeah.
The IDL version.
Oh, yeah?
I'm so glad that you see things for yourself now. And you know the truth because you're living it.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's it.
You better get to bed, Kosol. You must be pretty tired right now. Thank you very much for your time.
Sure, no
What?
problem. You're right. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Have fun. Mhm.
Thank you. John, are you still there?
Which one?
Which
Not the other John. John that with the.
I'm right here. Yes.
Are you calling it a day too, or are you going to hang in there? What's your situation?
What do you mean? What's my situation? I'm sleep time right now.
You're sleeping.
No, it's time to sleep. It's very late.
Well, I'll
It's two. Yeah, over here is 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah, it's just past 2 o'clock in the afternoon here.
Yeah, it's 12 hours.
Yeah.
So you're the same time as you are the same time zone as what is in China.
Yeah, probably so. Probably so.
Yeah.
Because we're on the same longitude. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You've just got a Q24 up there, have you?
no. I only have my Q6, and that was built last night, and this is my first Q unit.
Oh,
I
yes.
just want to see how it works.
I see.
Yeah. Is this your second unit?
This is the Q24, yeah, second one. It's pretty complicated compared with the
Oh yeah.
But the Q144 will be a real brain banger.
But with the 24, I think that's good enough for us already.
That's how I see it right now. But
Yeah.
I intend to get to the Q144. But I like the idea of nanocoating the city because I've got a small town right next to me. I'll nanocoat them. It'll blow the power authority away, but that's how things happen.
Yeah, let's see what will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your Q6?
Wow, I've just plugged the fridge into it. It's working well. And
Okay.
and even though Kusol said you should really plug something into it, I haven't had it there. It's been sitting there for a week. I thought that's
Okay.
that's how Kesh had his you have to
The power unit, right? Yeah, because that is his plan for the conditioning. But this is the Q system, so it works different way, I think.
completely different. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was surprised when I saw Kusol and Pepe. They just finished the Q6 on their first video. He walked over and plugged in everything in the room, and he had 6 kilowatts off the Q6. And I thought that was astounding. It would have blown the Mugrav system to smithereens. It would have blown up. But the Q6 just handled it comfortably. So
That's good. Yeah. I think we need to connect the load to create the current in the wire. That's why.
Yeah. Well, I noticed.
Make it flow.
Yeah. I noticed when I do plug the hairdryer in and that sort of thing, just test it out, and the plasma flow was phenomenal. You put your hand over the top of it, plasma flow, you could just about lift your hand, it was phenomenal.
Wow,
So,
okay, that's good. I'll try this tomorrow.
Yeah. Whereabouts are you, in USA or?
Yes, Florida.
Florida, right. You say you would be wanting to get to sleep too, eh?
Yeah, it's time to sleep. It's Florida, Orlando, Florida. So it's 2 in the morning, 2:30. Because last night I worked until 5:30 in the morning actually for my Q6.
Very good.
Yeah.
Actually, when you work on these things, it gets to you. It's really a satisfying feeling, so I just keep going. And I often...
Yeah. I was not tired, not feel tired last night, and today the whole day working. I'm okay because I sit in my Q6 right next to me. I connected just for test purpose, but I didn't feel tired like if I don't sleep well before. So maybe that's the reason.
Yeah. Well, that's well. I've got my Q6 is about 3 feet away from my head. And I feel very invigorated with it. Makes a big difference to the room.
Okay.
Everybody who walks in, I say, put your hand over the top and feel this. And they say, wow, what's that coming out of it? Out the top of the Q6.
Oh, that's cool.
Plasma. I say, what's plasma? What is?
But that's the case that you're not connecting any load to it, right?
No load. But when I do put a load on, it really pumps out the plasma out of the top.
Okay.
You can actually feel it. I've got it sitting on a piece of timber, and you can actually feel the plasma coming right out the bottom too, through the timber, you see. I'll show you. Seeing you on a Q6. Just hang on a sec. There we go. There we go. There's the Q6. And when I put my hand over the top, she's really pumping out. You can feel it. You can feel the energy coming off.
Okay.
And underneath, see, there's a shelf underneath there, and you put your hand under here and you can feel it too. Oh, wow. That's really strong. Whoops, I can't. Got to get this right. Sorry. There. I can. Very difficult. Oh, I see. Yeah. There I can feel. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've got the fridge connected to it now. It's pumping out energy. I can understand to some extent that it will power a whole city. I could understand that.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm doing this right now, and I feel the cool air.
It's funny, you feel cool air. I feel like tingling in the fingers. It's like, well, it's hard to explain, but it's like pushing your force. It's a force.
So your feel right now is stronger than me because I just run this for 1 day, no, less than 1 day, just half day so far. Okay, I will see where it goes.
Well, if you notice, my Q6 is almost nano-coated. It's got quite black on the wires. Started very bright, like this thing here. This thing here. The wires were very bright. And now they're turning black, so they're nano-coating.
So yours turning black in six days, 1 week.
Oh yes. Well, it'll turn black. Start to turn very quickly in a day or two. Start to turn, but it's not solid black yet. They're just tinging. But I guess I haven't had a load on it, so it wouldn't have done it. It would have done it quicker had I put a load on it, I guess. Because I'll put me right about that.
Let's do it and try. Let's see what will happen. Because mine still look like a fresh copper right now so far.
Yeah. Well, they're extraordinary little pieces of equipment. I'm impressed with it. And the fact is, it's actually affecting you to an extent too, because it's plasma intelligence, as we know. Extraordinary stuff. Right, I'll better let you go, mate. You've got to get to bed too at 2:30. You must be feeling a bit tired. So you better.
Yeah, nice meeting you. And I think I got to go for my sleep.
Yes, right.
See you later sometime. Yeah.
See you later.
Okay, so thank you. See you guys. Bye bye.
Well, cheerio.
Yeah.
Marcel, are you there? No. That's you, John, eh?
Yeah, Marcel, he makes all kinds of different devices. I've seen him. You know,
Wait.
he has a lot of time on his hands, I think.
Who's that, Marcel?
Yeah, I've seen him make all kinds of different devices.
I see.
Yeah.
How, John, are you, what are you at this stage? Are you, you're on your Q6, Q24, 144, whatever?
Well, moving it up to the 144.
Oh, that's big stuff.
Yeah, it's taken a while to get competent in the technology. Before that, though, you need to do the Q6 and the Q24. Have that skill, the skill to get to that level.
Yes, I'm.
You have a Q24 there, don't you, Ross?
Excuse me again. Sorry. What did you say?
That was a Q24 I was looking at, right?
That is a Q24.
Yeah.
You can see it here. It's that thing.
I can see the purple on the bottom of the. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's standing. It's a
Wow.
Q24. I've just completed it. I've put a coconut oil and ash and frankincense on it.
Oh, nice. That's what I put on mine.
Yeah, well, Peppy did that initially. I really like frankincense. You know, it sends me off. So I thought that was a good idea, putting frankincense in the oil. And it smells good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was a bit of I made a few mistakes, but I corrected them, I believe. And I'm going to put it in the car so that I can actually get the car going. And we'll get it nano-coated, and I'm going to impress people when they hop in the car with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, looks good. So you wound those coils around. What was that? Does it look like a duct tape roll? The thing duct tape is on?
No, that is a 2-inch pipe, a plastic pipe.
Ah, you got a perfect circle. I like that.
Yeah,
That's
well,
cool.
it does make them perfect circles.
Mm-hmm.
And I form the bat capacitors around that so that they fit. You know, I screw them fairly tight at the junction of the in. I screw that fairly tight, and so it fits perfectly. And I've hot glued them to a plastic material that made a box out of it. A chopping board that I bought at the supermarket, made a little box out of it, stuck it up with hot glue, and it's strong. It is very strong.
I can see that. I can see the field even in the light right now. I can see it. Yes.
Can you lucky son of a gun? You can. I say you're pretty well along the track, mate. If you can see that, can you see auras?
Yeah, I've trained myself recently to do that too. Yeah.
Oh, very good. I
You
should
got
take.
you have a very good looking device there. It's going to perform very well. I can see.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What light is around it? You say you see a light around it?
Well, you can see the disturbances in the camera. I don't know how to explain it. These cameras can pick them up, and I
Yes.
was seeing it when Pepe was building the 1444,
Yes.
the 144. Yeah, and that was an old view. So
You could see it while he was building it. You could see
yeah,
the.
even
Wow.
while it's being built, you see the energy. The is trying to work its way into the system when it's being built, and yeah, it was. I had to take a step back a few times, and because it was very strong.
You are so lucky, mate, to see that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's there.
Well,
I reckon.
in all due time, it'll happen. It'll happen. It'll happen to you. In due time. It's just. So you built Q6s before, yeah?
No, I've got a Q6. I'm going to build another one to put it
Okay.
on the side of the house. I've got the latest drawing here, which
It
I
is.
believe. The other one I put a coil. It was early days. Only a few weeks ago. I put coils in, but this one I'm going to put cones in. The new Q6. I'm going to put a set of cones, 4 cones in.
Mhm.
6 cones, I should say.
Did you do cones on the 24 you have there?
Oh no, they're sorry, cones. Yeah, got cones in there.
Ah, nice. Yeah, the cone. I really like the energy from it. I really like There's a major difference from the Magrav coil.
Is there?
Oh
You
yeah.
can see that difference then, John, can you?
Well, yeah, and it feels a lot more natural, and there's more power there. There really is.
Oh, that's good, because I like the idea of the cones. The coils, they're a bit technical for me. I couldn't even build my Magrav. I had trouble coating the coils, and then they wanted all these mixtures of GANs on the coils, on the coils and in the centre, and I just couldn't get things right.
Yeah, I've been there and done it. It's an unneeded, it's a waste of time basically when you can the
Was a
wash and the coconut oil,
I wasted I wasted a bit of money on that too, may I point out. But it's a learning curve, and what is money? Just to be burnt. Yeah.
Yes.
I bought sheets of copper and this and that. I've still got them here, but I'm making GANs, CO2 GANs. That seems to work all right. But I've still got this sort of thing here. I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I messed around with all that stuff. It's we consider that stuff vintage technology.
I like that. Vintage. Well said, John. Well said, my friend. Vintage. Yeah. Although I see someone posted something on Golden Age of GANs where he put this over a bottle, and tell you what, that works. You don't have to turn them to this sort of thing, but that works apparently on water, big time. You've seen it on a Golden Age of GANs. He put it on the top. A German guy put it on the top of a jar of water and froze the water, and you ought to have seen the plasma patterns coming up the water. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw what you're talking
about. Yeah. Well, these are way back before our friend Mr. Cash, anyway.
These are rediscoveries. You need to discoveries, you know, not he didn't discover or find anything.
No, well, that's it, isn't it? I tell you what, when Kusol connected, well, I saw the day, or saw the video and direct cast from when Kesh interviewed Kusol, and Kusol told him he was communicating with the cube,
Right,
and Kesh was very rude and abrupt. I don't know why he was like that. Perhaps he thought he was outgunned, and he was so rude and abrupt to Kusol. I thought
it wasn't he thought, he knew. Okay.
Yeah, probably knew.
Yeah. I sense that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, you would, you know.
Mm.
I'll bet let you go too. You're at 2 o'clock in the morning, or nearly 3 o'clock now, are you?
Oh yeah, night and day. I don't stop, man. Until I get, wherever, I don't. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just sleep very well and yeah.
Can you do without sleep?
Oh yeah, I'm sleeping like 2 or 3 hours a day.
Can you?
Yeah.
Do you eat? Do you eat?
Well, the thing is I had made these things and I gave them away to people. I was without them for a while, and I just got, and I had no other choice but to build another one, and that's what I did with the Q here, the Q24, and after I did that, I've really been tinkering with the connections and everything. I feel comfortable enough now to start activating it, on a constant basis and feeding from it and all that. But I have gone without eating like you could say conservatively a half a meal a day, and just nothing, and sleeping very little. Yeah, you're getting you're a battery. And you're getting your charge from it when you go up to it, just like the battery is. And
Yes.
do you understand that?
I understand that. And my appetite's falling away gradually now.
Yeah.
But my wife keeps preparing food, unfortunately, and I think I have to eat.
Yeah. That we talk about, stuff like that is the pressure from other people and it's, you got to let them know it's not any disrespect. Would you and you could say, would you force me to think a certain way, or would you be forward with me to, like, in that sense, you know what I mean? Then what's the difference with the food?
Yes.
One of the things that we're gonna have to adjust, to, and we mean no disrespect to the cook. But we're making our own food when we make one of these, so
That's right.
feeding
Well,
ourselves.
have you got to the percentage of plasma that we actually live on? Someone said it's about 80% of plasma, 20% food. That's what we normally operate on.